All right, so let's see. I talk too much.
I was gonna do it, but I
Just
don't wanna
kidding.
do this one again. What the fuck is happening?
Okay. So what I did here is I heard that there were some shots going on this area, so I thought that this guy would probably be up here building looking down on me from here. So I built a ramp out and wanted to get a good peek right here. So that's a decent play.
Here, boys.
I kind of exposed myself right there. That's not good. All right, so look. I don't have a wall here. I don't have a wall here, and I'm shooting a player up in the air. That's no good at all. I could have gotten beamed right there. That was super careless. I should have been beamed from my right. I think I must have. Okay, yeah. So I put the wall there. I put the wall over here because I realized that I was an idiot in the moment. I just hit this launch pad. I don't know if that was the play. I think I probably needed to pressure a bit longer there.
Hey man, just find a way to record your gameplay and send it to me. It's that simple. It's that simple, Croc.
Damn, I was a dick to Croc yesterday. I need to chill with that.
DM me on Discord if you want private one-on-one coaching and we can schedule it, but I don't just kind of do that on demand. You know, we need to schedule
All right. Okay, I'm not covered here again. That was a good shot, but it doesn't matter. It actually, oh shit, hold on. It doesn't matter.
on demand.
This right here.
You know, we need to schedule.
This is not good. And the reason why is because I'm not really sure who's coming from over here. I don't know if there's somebody over here. I haven't investigated enough. I have not investigated enough. I should be putting maybe a floor that comes out towards me, like right here, right? If you could imagine it coming back, floor that comes back towards me, because I want to avoid any shots from over here. I want to avoid any shots maybe from up here if somebody were to build up while I was focusing the guy this way. So having a floor above me, a floor piece, would be really useful. And then having this wall should have happened. I should have been cornered in right here. I should have been wall floor. Should have been like a corner tunnel. And then I can face this way and probably place a wall. And then I can pop a window right here. And that should be my go-to. But I'm totally out in the open here. It's no good. This is no good at all. Even though I got the kill, no good. Yeah, like look at that. Not only that, I'm spraying this guy rather than tapping him with a suppressed scar. Bad aim. Okay, and see, look at how much time it took me to get here. It took me so much time to get here. And so many people weren't paying attention to me. That was just luck. I should have died right there. Really careless.
Well, like I said, man, do some research. I'm not gonna hold your hand here.
That was too long to switch. I think right there. Do that one more time.
Well, like I said, man, do some research. I'm not.
First and foremost, I think I'm in wood. I should probably be in brick. I go to heavy snipe him. I think the proper play would have probably been to spray a little bit on this one. Just do a bit of spray right here with the SMG. And force him back. He might re-edit this one because it's open. It'll force him back into this box, into this corner. And I could spray this a little bit. I could continue to spray this while he is here. Kind of crouched. And then I can pull out my heavy sniper, which I'm about to do. And then I could go for this. I could try and hit this. And then spray. Because he'll be holding here. He'll be watching this. So he's watching three sides. If this guy continues to spray right here and keep pressure, then he won't be able to do both. So he'll be taking damage from one source. So that was probably the move there.
I'm not gonna hold your hand here.
So yeah, I should have done that right side right there. I probably would have been more likely to get a tick of damage on him.
I'm not a paid tech support guy, alright? I did that already.
Okay.
I don't do that anymore.
There's a launch pad up here that needs to be destroyed. Guys in my box. Oh, okay, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Watch that. That's really bad. What's up, Electric? Good morning.
I'm not a paid tech support guy, alright? I did that already.
So what am I doing here? What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Shut up, Regan, shut up. Okay, as soon as I see this, and I see this wall right here, I think is at 75 or less. Right? I think this is at 75 or less. So with that information, I should pull the pickaxe out and just swing this sucker. I should just swing it. Try and drop this guy down. Then I could have done this. Right? Wall. Maybe put some traps. These are my traps. I think I have a trap. And that's another thing is I have my launch pad out by default. I should be having my trap out by default and then cycle through to the launch pad if necessary. And you'll see that I don't do this. And what happens here? I go for a shot. That was a bad play. This guy is in my box. And did you see what I just did right there? So hard to do this whenever I'm going straight from a VOD.
I'm not a paid tech support guy, alright? I did that already.
Yes, exactly. Bring him down, ramp him, trap, roof, rotate, ramp. That's actually the ideal. And that's such a good call. It's actually such a good call. Imagine that this is a ramp, right? So if what he's trying to say is if I had pickaxed him out right here, he would have fallen down, dropped down in front of me. I could have put a ramp like this over him and then walled him in, right? And he's under my ramp. Then I replace this with a trap, do it both in one motion, and then I rotate this ramp right here and go like back like that, or to the side or whatever. Or just do a simple edit, like one side edit, like that. And that'll trap him and kill him. That is the play. That is the play. Good call, Deezer. So right here, he's in my box with me. I see that he's in my box. My first instinct should be to put a ramp right in front of me right here. I should put a ramp. I should turn 90 degrees this way. I should put a ramp like that. He puts the ramp first and misses his pump shot. I should probably, if it was a good pump shot, I died, right? A 200. So from here, I'm thinking, okay, he's going to do an edit play. Now the correct move would be put my own floor right here and put a trap. As a matter of fact, it would kill him. Put my own floor right here and put a trap. Now the issue is I have my launch pad out. Because what he's going to do is he's going to edit this right here. He's going to edit this ramp, and he's going to try for a shot on me. At least that's what I would do. I would probably do that. Do like a proper right-hand edit. Let's see what I decide to do. So it's clear that what I tried to do right there was put a trap right here. It put the launch pad down here. So I already was making the incorrect decision. The trap should have gone down here. Because you saw my launch pad went down there. It would have totally blocked him from being able to edit, and it would have forced him to do something. He can't get out the top because there's a launch pad there. You can't edit that. I'm pretty sure all of this is mine. And yeah, and if I didn't have traps on hand, all I'd have to do is be patient, but I panicked. This was a panic play. Yep. I don't even know if I have my heavy sniper reloaded at this point, is the issue. We'll have to see as we go on. So that was a misplay. This was huge. And the reason why that's not good to trap a wall here is because all you have to do, if you're him, this guy's right here, is just move this way. So what do I do here? I'm waiting. Okay, that's a good look. All right, that was actually okay. It was a good look. I whiffed the edit. So I'm waiting for him here, right? I'm waiting for him to make this edit. I can see that he's looking this way, so he's looking to edit this part, which means this will be open. This will be open here. So I'm waiting, and he knows that I'm waiting. He knows I'm waiting, and so while he's trying to decide whether or not he wants to do it, I quickly edit out the side. And what I should do here, rather than do that and reset, is I should immediately go for the right-click reset, right? So let's say that rather than do a scroll wheel reset, what I should have done, just done the right-click reset in the edit menu and then just re-dragged across the top, like right away. And even better, rather than dragging across the top, possibly dragging this corner just for the secure right-hand peak, or maybe just a window right here. But I think I didn't have that sort of presence of mind in the moment, so I just went out and immediately did the reset and then went for the top 3, and I totally whiffed. And at that point, the opportunity was lost. And you could see he rotated his ramp in there. He rotated his ramp in there, right? He rotated it to where the top is over here and the bottom is back there. So that would have been a really good play if I had done this corner. That would have been really good. Because I could have gotten the right-hand peak, shot, reset, and then just kept moving for zone. And then I got myself into another hairy spot where I didn't have a cone under me. I needed to have a cone under me right there. That wouldn't have happened. And I think this guy is just making a bunch of misplays here. And it's the only reason I lived. See, that's just a bunch of misplays on his part. I mean, I should have died. Fully should have died. I want to watch it full speed. Okay, I missed the edit. He comes out. I don't have a cone under me. He ramps over me. He doesn't put a wall. I get a shot beforehand. I hit him with the shot. I edit through into his face, and he isn't ready. So those are all a bunch of things that should have gotten me killed by a good player. I think the reason that it didn't get me killed is because he tried to shoot with the pump, and the delay on the reshot prevented him from doing anything, you know, of value. So I'm going to keep moving here. I start doing floors above me. That's good. I believe it's a 1v1. I think it's just knots. Bro. Yeah, Knots just killed somebody. Now it's a 1v1. Let's see how we play this. He was a little flustered as well. That's true. There's a bunch of things to consider here. So I'm trying to bait him a little bit by doing deagle shots. Not a bad move. I would have probably had more cover there. Trying to bait him down. Trying to bait him down. I see that he's coming down. Now, here's the issue that this is what I didn't consider. As he is coming from here and down to where he is right now, he can actually see my feet probably on his screen because he's doing the peeking. It's like peeker's advantage sort of thing with ping. So he can see my feet before I can see his feet. So even though it seems like I have the advantage here because he's coming down and it's actually not true because of peeker's advantage with latency. So he gets the shot off on me first, even though I think I've got it. And you can see that my crosshair's here and it's not even ready. I'm not even prepared for it. So see, there's the HP loss. He only hit me for like 20 damage or 30 damage, but that's still damage, you know? For example, if it was a combat shotgun, I would be in the lobby. Okay. Now we get into box fighting. This is just pure box fighting. So I thought that I could make this jump right here, because you usually can with ramps, but because of that railing, it's actually really tough. So now I know not to do that. So I re-edit. I go down here. I'm trying to just catch him off guard with anything that I can, but I can tell that he's going to be blocking me off. So I go in through the underground. I'm hoping that there was something there. I didn't know. I've never been to this area of the map before. This is like a first-time thing for me. So this is the information I have to work with. That was a good play. You'll see what I did right there. What wasn't good was how I protected myself afterwards. So here, I'm noticing where he is. He looks like he's drinking a half pot. That's what it looks like he's doing. Looks like he's drinking a half pot here. So you can see he's partially here. I'll just do this. He's partially right here. He's partially right here. And he's partially right here. That's where he is right now. He's in this general area on this, what would you even call that? This cornucopia of builds. I don't know. So he's right here. This is the epicenter of where the builds are. He is on this ring around it. He's on this ring, the intersection. This is the intersection. He's on this arc, right? This is where it's this is the pivot. He's on the arc right here. So I'm thinking his crosshair is going to be right here if he wants to shoot me. Like that's essentially where it would be. It would be like somewhere around here. So where can I get the most value out of a heavy sniper shot to try and get a pick? And the answer is you're going to pick this one, this tile to remove. So that way his shot can't come down at you and you can possibly see a little bit more of him. So that's exactly what I do here. See, you can see that I even intentionally went out and didn't scope in, so I would get disoriented. I went just for the broad no scope over here, and then I immediately pulled out the gun and tried to shoot him, and you can see it's right in the crotch. Like, that was a good play. That was a good play. Okay. And then, I don't know why I jumped right there. That was a bad jump. That kind of made me a little bit less accurate. I should have just ADS'd. And then immediately what I should have done is built a floor right above me. Floored myself in, right? See what I do instead. I do nothing. I just did nothing. I was so psyched that I made a good play that I did nothing. And I lost the advantage. I lost 40 health, which is essentially what I took off him up here. So that was a neutral engagement, even though I had the upper hand. I allowed him to get back into it. I'm in boxes here, and I have plenty of mats. So I'm totally comfortable just building and trying some shit. I want to see where he is. I can't really tell. So I'm totally willing to go back in a storm here because I'm not entirely sure where he is. Okay, I found him. There he is. Found him. 30 HP. And let's go back here. I want to see what exactly my thought process was here. So I'm going up. I'm trying to just sort of hear him and pinpoint him with the audio cues, and it's really difficult. I edit this ramp, and I'm breaking through here, and I'm pretty sure he's above. I'm pretty sure he's above one tile in front of me. So in front of this tile in front of me, I'm pretty sure he's above it. And I'm hoping he doesn't drop down into the edit. So I break this wall, and I should have actually seen him drop down, I believe. I think I had a bit of a visual of him dropping down. You hear that edit? I heard the edit. I can kind of see that it's right here. He's dropping down right now. I think I knew this, but I was just hoping that it wasn't true. So that was wishful thinking. And where is he? He's right where I think he is. He's right here. And I should die. He has a pump. He missed a shot. I should be dead. Yeah, I should be dead. Dude, I was at 80. He hit me for 40. He hit me for 45. That means he hit me in the leg. Okay, the fight should be over here. Like, I may as well just end the VOD review. Like, this should be over. Again. Like, that, it's so bad. That was so bad. Ugh. It makes me sick to think I won that match. Makes me sick to think I won that match. That was an accident, right? That was a total accident. Let's go to the next one.
Close, dude. That was a good fight. I knew it was you. I knew it was you. That was pretty good.
Oh, I'm not taking it hard.
There was another
It's okay.
in the lobby who can play like that.
Okay. So already off the bat, here we are. I'm checking to see if there's players. It should be pretty clear there aren't. I know that there's a player right here, and you can even see them right here through the build. Wow. This is aggro. That pump should be going into my head, and I should be at 50 health. The wall should be here, but it's not. I'm ramping. I wasn't paying too much attention. He only does 35 damage to me, so I got really lucky.
Fuck me.
I know that I fucked up right there.
Shit. Chill.
So there's two people running at me right now. I'm interested to see what I do here. I break him out, and I laser him with the SMG. I get above him and then try and get a better position. There's a reason why I did this. There's a reason why I went from here to here. The reason is, Storm is pushing in. I know that there's probably players that direction, right? Generally. So I want to put myself in a position where I am sandwiching the player. I don't want to be the one who is opening myself up to angles. I should have put a wall on this side. That would have been ideal. And I should have put a cone underneath me. So that is my mistake. I should have essentially put a cone and a wall right here. And probably a roof. Probably like a floor. But I just want to sandwich the player. That's why I'm doing this. So what I'm going to try and do here is take his wall and then floor and then ramp and then push in. See what happens. It doesn't work out. I try to predict where he's moving here. I'm hoping that he comes out this way. So I jump up because I know I screwed it up. I screwed the play up. I jumped up, tried to predict, and then edit down. And I made the wrong prediction. He actually went out the back rather than to the side. So now I think what I'm going to try and do is edit again and maybe catch him down into my box. He's already gone. Oh, there he is. And that is greedy. So this is another situation. So this is another situation where we're looking at, I'm staring at somebody in the air. I need to write this down. This is really important. This is super important, actually. Don't laser people padding without protection. Period. I had no protection, dude. Look at this.
Oh shit, that was greedy.
Yep, and I knew it. Oh shit, that was greedy. That's what I said. Okay, so I'm trying to predict. I whiffed the edit. You see how I got the cone on him too? But I just totally whiffed my edits. I wasn't mechanically there. And right there, I wasn't protected at all. I took damage trying to greed some shots. And I know I need to get out of here, man. I was like, I need to get out of here. It's not worth it. I'm going to use my utility early. Might as well. Okay, so at this point, I'm overbuilding. You can see which direction I'm building in. I'm facing that way, and I'm building this way, right? This is the direction I'm building. I'm right here. Where's zone? So zone is actually this way. But I'm building forward, right? I'm building forward, yet zone is to the right. Makes no sense. I realize that. I start snaking, and now I'm just mindlessly snaking outside of zone, wasting mats. That's 150 mats gone, or however much it is. 100 metal. That's hard mats, because I wasn't aware of where the zone was. I'm going to need those mats later, I bet. And I bet you I don't have them. See you, Electric. Good luck in your game. What's up, hero? Okay, so I switched to wood because I recognize that, well, really, so this is what I should have been doing here, right? So I'm over here. Right here at this moment, I need to be looking where the zone is. So I can box up in hard mats, that's fine. Right here, I should be boxing up in hard mats, right? And then I should immediately direct my attention to the mini-map. And from here, I need to see where am I right now in relation to this circle. And then I need to move towards that circle. What I do instead is I just go randomly build out of bad habit. I'm just tunneling for no reason. There's no reason for me to be tunneling right now. And what I should have done is been tunneling out of that first metal box with wood, because it's not going to be a permanent build. So now I'm tunneling with wood into zone because I realize how badly I fucked up. And you can kind of see right here. This is where I was. You can, hold on, shit. This is where I was. And I've gone like this all the way around back to where I am now. I've like done an arc when all I really had to do was come this way and build some ramps as I go. It would have saved so many mats. I could have used wood, and then I wouldn't be out 200 metal. All just because I wasn't aware of where the zone was. So to the average player, that may seem like a okay tunnel, but really it was a terrible tunnel because of the inefficiency that I did. I looped this way for no reason at all. And that's more of an opportunity for players from height and from this layer to both focus me at the same time as I'm running like that. If I'm running this way, is a player really from the layer 3 above going to be peering over the edge, exposing themselves, trying to destroy my tunnel? No, I would only have to deal with one player.
What's up, Dizzled?
Spraying this guy a bit to close that up. I'm worried there's going to be another guy coming into this box, I think. Okay, there's the ramp. Trying to conserve mats here because I know that I've wasted a bunch. Trying to get an angle on this player up top. And I think at this point I realize this guy is distracted up here. I realize that this guy's distracted with something, and these guys down here are fighting. So this is my opportunity to grab height. I'm closest to edge of zone here. My back is to storm. And this is a good opportunity for me to go for height. So that's why I switched to hard mats here. I go one layer up. I'm trying to think about it. And now I see, okay, that guy's dropped. That guy's low HP. Maybe what I should do here is move for height. But I may not because of my mats. I probably should have gone for height, I think, earlier. Would have been a good move. I would have been able to save me some mats in the long run. Because now I'm on a mid-layer tarp. And on mid-layer tarps, you're running through mats like a maniac. Like, I'm down to 200 mats, and I've only moved like 6 tiles on mid-layer. So with this low mat count, I should have gone low and cleared that layer, or gone high. Gone low and cleared that layer, or gone high and played a really weak tarp on top of other people's builds. So this is a good play. I'm happy about this play. It didn't end up working out. So right here, I know that this guy is either in an engagement or is trying to move. I don't know if he's in this box or 1 or 2 below. I'm not sure. So what I do is I put a cone here and a floor underneath it and try and predict that movement. And so and this is important too. There's a player still on height up here. So what I'm going to do, I believe, is put a wall right here. This is what I should do. I should put a wall, and then really I should also put a flat coming out. And this edit that I have on the wall, this edit should actually probably be just a straight corner, because this cone edit would then completely mask this gap in space, so there would be no chance for me to get shot out of this gap. So this should actually probably just be a corner, the wall, in hindsight. So I think I'm going to put a wall because I realize, there it is. So, and that's really good. That's really good. So I'm watching and waiting, and I just missed it. I missed it. The guy was 2 floors below. So I think I'm going to try and put some pressure. And dude, yeah, I hit him for 48, and I think that's nuts. So that was good. I think that's going to help me out later.
Mat consumption, yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah, and I know that my mats are weak right here. I know that this isn't the move. I do for an EJ jump just to try and save a little bit because I realize how weak I am with mats. And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta start farming. So I start farming stuff. That guy RPGs me. I'm taking some damage and I need to drop down. Okay, good. I drop down. I'm back in this position again. I decided to hit the med kit because there's not going to be another opportunity for me to get that 10 health back, and I might as well utilize it. I think that's a good play. Not building, not drawing attention, and I'm listening because I think a fight's going on. So at this point, I'm just going to try and move to zone and get lost in builds. He wasn't expecting that. And now this is interesting. What I just do here. This is actually really interesting. Good, I gotta hurry up. I gotta meet Kyle in a second and do coaching. So what I do is, I see that he's here and isn't expecting me to be below this ramp. So I go ahead for the shot. And I know now that running to him is going to be a danger, right? This is not mine. So now I'm in a bit of danger here. So what I elect to do is turn around, and what I should have done here is actually just look straight down and ramp behind me like that for ultimate cover. That would have been really good. And then I run around the side here. So, and this is totally not what a player would normally do. This is like the polar opposite of what somebody would do in this situation. Taking damage. Well, listen, dude, the position that I was in right here was so shitty that I needed to do something to get around. So what I'm doing here is I'm looking for where zone is moving. I'm looking at my endpoint right here. And I'm thinking, how can I get from point A to point B and then meet the zone as it moves down? Like, where can I intersect here in this path? Because the zone is going to move like so, right? Or something similar, where it'll just go like smaller and smaller, and then it'll eventually be here. So I'm thinking, where can I intersect this path and end up on a different, more advantageous side? So what I do is I go, this isn't mine, this isn't mine. I'm just going to get right here. I took 40 damage. It was totally worth it. And here I am. So now Egro is going to do his best to break this wall, replace it, and do a proper right-hand edit. I would assume maybe one like right here, doing this corner like so. So I put my cone down because I know that he's going to try and place a ramp or a cone in my box if he steals the wall. And then we play it out. So I tried to do the edit. That was a bad edit. Sometimes what you can do is catch somebody off guard who's pickaxing by editing in the general area that they pickaxe, and they'll actually whiff the swing, and you can get a quick shot and then reset. But it's risky because they could also W right into your box. So I missed it. He got the replace. What do I do here? Instantly do this 2-tile edit. That's smart. And I think I'm going to reset it as well afterwards and try and get a cheeky shot. Okay. Bad Harry Potter. Bad Harry Potter. If this was edited, I was probably dead. That was a bit of a bad one. So right here, my back's to the storm. I have 100 health. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. Or no, this is his. This is Knott's. This is me. These walls. These grids, okay? Talking about the grid. I know he's going to have a hard time looking into Storm to see me. I'm aware now that that's his, so I want to go back. So he misses his shot. I'm so lucky he missed his shot. He missed his shot on me right there. That would have been miserable if he hit me. Probably would have lost me the game. So not being aware that this was his and moving into that, probably not the play. But I use this opportunity to actually edit a wall here, get a cheeky shot on him in the Storm. And then I edit through. I know that he's going to back up. I pull out my SMG and I think I spray through. And it's the win. Now that, although I made a bunch of misplays there, that play at the end was a good play. So I'm happy with that. It could have been executed better, but that's really good. So that's going to be it for the VOD review for today for my shit. I have to meet Kyle. I'm 5 minutes late now, and I'm a dick. So I will do some more VOD reviews at another point.